So, the map draft. We are banning Atacama. TaToH does not want to play on such an aggressive map as Atacama. And we're going for the Bull and MORASS. Very aggressive maps. And the Bull is very interesting because Hera's just got an amazing strategy on it. And has continued using it every time. But everyone knows his strategy now. So I wonder if Hera has something different in mind for the Bull. Which means Arabia is going to be game one. Oh, wow. Goes for Saracens. And Franks. Understandable. You don't want TaToH to have Saracens? Turks. That's the civ that Hera used every single time on the Bull. So they're picking their opponent's civs that they like to play on certain maps. And Koreans. For TaToH, who's probably taking Koreans for Northern Isles. And the players march out to their field of computers. Got some fancy drums in the background. The hype is real. Playing in front of a live audience in Germany. And here we go. Game number one. TaToH playing as the Tatars and Hera as the Franks. Let's go. And already TaToH trying to pick off a villager from Hera. And Hera trying to save it and gets away. TaToH being super annoying with the scouts. Now going to find the archers. Sees the two archers and spear coming forward. And now mixes in a single skirmisher to help push this back as TaToH is also going for the archer opening. TaToH with the aggression here, denying the walls. Has two archers and spear forward already. And Tatars with the hill bonus doing even more damage. Getting a couple shots off on Hera as Hera climbed up, but Hera will clean this army. And we do have a stable for Tatars. I didn't even notice that TaToH added a stable. So TaToH going both scouts and archers. Very strong and very aggressive. And at this point, I don't know why the crowd is all cheering right now. Probably some hyped casters talking about how there was a villager pick already for TaToH. Taking an eco lead over Hera by sniping a villager. And another villager goes down. And the crowd goes wild as TaToH kills another villager. And Hera is on the way up to Castle Age, however. TaToH going for bloodlines. TaToH going for the full aggression with Tatars against Franks here. Getting bloodlines. Has armor upgrade. Is going to potentially break in here. And Hera's not walled. Hera clicking up to the next age. Doesn't quite have the military numbers because of that. And TaToH with bloodlines and armor is going to dive in here. And this could be disastrous for Hera, who has a lot less military because they clicked up. And TaToH needs this because if Hera gets up to the next age, this could be huge. Bloodline scouts with armor. The villagers are doing a lot less. And a lot of Hera's army goes down. This villagers are killing villas everywhere. And TaToH with the aggression here cleans up the entire army from Hera. Hera's villas have to run. And this is the damage that TaToH needed as Hera is on the way up to the next stage. But can Hera survive? Hera's gamer face as he is trying, doesn't look too happy as he's losing vill after vill, trying to get back to the town center. Oh no! Seeing the chat, I don't know if you could read that, but Hera alt-tabbed accidentally out of the game and couldn't get back into the game for lost 30 whole seconds. And so that was the whole struggle, which again, alt-tabbing is a mistake on Hera's part. Not being able to get back into the game was a huge problem. I don't know what the technical difficulties were, but that is just terrible. And TaToH in just firm lead here. Bloodline scouts again on the gold. And yes, Hera is in Castle Age with knights, but is losing villagers. This is just disaster for Hera, who's down to 34 villagers. There is a 12 villager lead as TaToH is on the way up. Just needs to protect himself from the potential night flood that Hera is not going to really have the resources to do. And is that knight going to go down? Knight goes down. Hera unable to get the knight back to heal. And more villagers going down here as TaToH doesn't really care about the knights. Just going to trade army for vills. And another villager goes down. Another villager goes down. And 35 seconds out. Hera so far behind. 33 vills. Has the potential to come back. But it's going to take a miracle for Hera to come back this game. TaToH with a firm 10 villager lead. And is still putting Hera on the back foot. As Hera is on 2 town centers. More vill picks. Another vill goes down. Hera really struggling. And also just does not look happy that game phase. Hera did have a huge misfortune of losing 30 seconds in the game by accidentally alt-tabbing. But TaToH has just been with strategy choice here and full domination in this game. TaToH is grabbing relics now. So TaToH even thinking late game, making use of the map control he has. There are monks on the field. TaToH going for a third town center, and the monks will be able to chase TaToH's army away, as TaToH is just going to take the lead he has and expand upon it with more town centers, map control, relics, and going to make Hera really have to work for this comeback. 2 conversions in for Hera. That's really strong. Really, really good and helpful. Might lose another unit to conversion, but nope. Pikes are going down, and Cav Archer Knight counter pikes, apparently. Kind of hard to tell. I can't see what the relics are. Might have actually picked them all up. Monk goes down. Another monk goes down. 3 relics for TaToH. TaToH just in firm lead, and Hera throws in the towel, calls a GG, and TaToH takes game number 1 off of Hera, who Hera, I would say, is the favorite to win this set. Yes, let's go. And we got game number 2 between Hera and TaToH. Hera playing as the Bulgarians in the north, and TaToH playing as the Cumans. Going for the immediate archer range and stable. Hera going for Bulgarian archers. Double stable for the Bulgarians. TaToH will see this and might respond with the second stable as well. TaToH going in for a Vil pick, and might actually get this Vil pick because Hera had his army out of position and is trying to get the villager away. And that villager survives. That villager somehow survives. Hera takes a great fight with the scouts, cleaning everything up as TaToH's spear disengages from the fight for some reason. TaToH with a lot less upgrades on his units has to back up. Double archer range, double stable for TaToH. Bulgarians have a 70% win rate over Cumans. Wow, that's impressive. This is looking really good for Hera, as TaToH's army got trapped there behind its villager and didn't engage with the entire army. And Hera is mopping everything up, and this is looking really, really good for Hera, as TaToH can't afford to build that second town center, as TaToH's trying to just continue to make military as much as possible, and neither player is making villagers because they're so focused on military. Hera, with the better military, has all the upgrades, whereas TaToH does not, and Hera's taking such good engagements here. TaToH really struggling, and Hera's the great micro is about to take TaToH off the fish, and TaToH calls the GG, and Hera wins with Bulgarians having a 70% win rate over humans. And it will be Koreans, Bengalis. TaToH already with the scout going over toward the opponent's base. Hera with the scout on TaToH's base already, and isn't going to steal the sheep. TaToH making sure of that. Hera going for the walls. Bengalis starting with 2 more villagers. Has a Vil lead because of that. Whereas TaToH added a fishing ship, so it's only a 1 eco lead. And TaToH's going for some villagers and archers across, so 3 archers, 2 villagers. Yes, we're going to see towers, which that is a great tower spot because it's going to deny main gold, woodline, and almost deny the second gold. And it's a great launching point. And it's not going to be seen by Hera. Hera on the way up, 2.5 minutes away, is starting to take out some fishing ships from TaToH. TaToH losing 1 fishing ship. Has the fires in defense, but needs to protect the fishing ships. I think another fishing ship. Nope, not going to go down. As we have a dock in the back for TaToH. I love that play. That is something I love doing on water maps. If I have a forward build like that, just building a dock in the opponent's island because they just don't expect it. And then you have a close dock to be able to kill all their fishing ships. I love this play here. Also, another tower going up on the other gold. But Bengalis are up first. We're going to see the War Galley upgrade. We're seeing a second town center. Hera's just going to boom. Also getting 2 extra Vils for going up. Hera's just going to boom. Hera's also going to find this dock. So it's not going to be as much of a surprise anymore. But that tower is going to protect the dock as well. War Galley now in for Hera. Turtle ships on the way. Turtle ship hype. TaToH going for the very expensive turtle ships and a siege workshop on Hera's base. We have the turtle ship out, and the turtle ship can retreat to the guard tower. Everyone's excited for the turtle ship, apparently. We got some cheers in the background for the turtle ship on the field. Skirmishers go down, and another guard tower, and that one's going to start denying his gold. And once that goes up, Hera's not going to have access to gold. Hera is on stone very heavily for a castle to potentially stop all this aggression. Hera with a firm Vil lead. Second town center for TaToH so that TaToH doesn't end up falling too far behind. Also has some protection for those Vils in case Hera ends up landing. Bengali fires do heal up. The Koreans turtle ships do not, but those turtle ships have so much HP. It's 2 versus like so many units. Koreans don't get demos using the Magno here. The Magno doing damage. 1 turtle ship goes down. And oh, the Magno and turtle ship just killed 2 fires. Well played there. Turtle ship is gonna go down. And that fire survives. And is going for a defensive castle to reclaim some gold. But that is 2 Magnels. We do have a Magno for Hera, and we'll see the Magno micro here. Is TaToH gonna let that go up? TaToH's gonna let that go up. Hera has a huge Vil lead over TaToH. But Hera still has 0 access to gold. And I would love TaToH to go to the center to deny the center gold. And once that, a great shot there from, yeah, this is the problem. TaToH's had all this time to do something in the center and has let Hera have access to the center, and Hera's going to castle the center and now have full control of the gold in the center. And TaToH can't do anything about that. And all this trying to deny the gold isn't going to pay off. And TaToH might see it, maybe. Does have to, yeah, he sees it. And TaToH's going to start towering to prevent the castle, or to prevent Hera from being able to take much gold. And if TaToH can get a castle and the unique tech, those towers will range everything. University coming down for heated shot potentially, or ballistics, or both. The Magnals are looking for more damage and are protected by the turtle ships, and it seems like TaToH has full control of the water. And the fires are looping around, and oh no, this is a complete surround. These turtles are going down. Great plays here. Hera, I think, has reclaimed water, and Hera is, I think, in a firm lead here. And another castle that almost got denied from the turtle ship. Again, I think TaToH just needed to deny the center a lot earlier. Hera has full control of the center, which is very important. Still doesn't have access to his golds on his base. TaToH is getting close to clicking up, though. Hera is not. With 3 castles, Hera is nowhere near going up. Imperial Age is on the way for TaToH. And yeah, TaToH doing a great job here. Is gonna have the castle up just in time. And with heated shot, those fires are gonna melt. TaToH redocking. And this is a very close game here. Hera with the Vil lead, but still has no access to the northern golds. Only has access to the center golds. And there it is, Yupsong. Which means the towers will have +2 range. Imperial Age is in. They're all keeps now. With heated shot, I don't know if I've seen aeroslits come in. Fast fire on the way for Koreans. The keeps are now being sieged by the elephants. We might see a Magno on defense here. These Magnos do really well against the elephants. Turtle ships are looping around to protect the keeps, to keep Hera off the gold up north. We got Shipwright coming in for Hera with Bengalis, which is a very important tech. Makes all your ships a lot cheaper wood, which, you know, Koreans already benefit from, and makes them produce faster. Koreans get Shipwright too, so Korean ships are even going to cost even less wood. The keeps stay up, and I think TaToH needs to go over to Hera's base and start taking that gold, because TaToH's going to start running out of gold soon. We got a bomber cannon now for TaToH in the south, which will start taking out the trebs, and 1 treb goes down, the other treb's going to be killed as well. And you got to have the micro, because the treb will try killing the bombard, and those towers are doing so much work. Bomber cannon goes down, but does get the treb. Beautiful shot from Hera. Trying to reclaim the gold in the north. Both players really struggling for gold. Galleon is in for TaToH, who's now able to kill trebuchets with galleons. And the towers are going to do lots of damage against the fires. The castle is going to do damage. 1 tower does go down, but TaToH has a nice little spot to sit where the castle with heated shot can do work against the fires. TaToH has a bunch more stone for more towers, but needs to repair that castle as it is getting trebbed from the shore. TaToH building his castle a little too close to the shoreline and is going to have to retreat. Hera really struggling for wood. That's another thing I didn't even think about, is the fact that Hera has no control of the north of his base, which means doesn't have those trees, those wood. Hera is buying wood. That is not a good sign. Hera is buying wood. We got a town center on Hera's base for TaToH, which is great because TaToH can start making builds over there to start mining the gold over on Hera's side. I think TaToH has this because Hera has no control of the north, and so Hera's running out of wood. I didn't even think about wood being the problem. And Korean towers are so hard to push because, like, look at the range on those things. Another castle. The big problem is Hera has so many castles. It's going to be tough for TaToH to push Hera. And Hera still has the center control. And Hera loses the castle in the north. Wow, that bomber cannon, clutch bomber cannon, kills the castle in the north. And now Hera has no security up there. TaToH starting to make cannon galleons. Now has 41 galleons. And Hera has no water control. Adding another castle, but they're just going to get sieged down. I think TaToH has this. And Hera, the text. Hera going into light cap, realizing, oh shoot, I need to make something happen. I'm losing this game. How do I come back this game? Oh yes, light cap. I can make light cap. So Hera is going to utilize the 1700 food he has to make a light cap, but needs to get to TaToH's base somehow to actually make use of it. Elite cannon galleon on the way in. And Hera's still with 4 castles, but they are getting sieged. Hera trying to go to wood in the north. But we have crossbows now on the way, and TaToH's just going to try to continue denying the entire north. I would love to see Bracer come in for TaToH, because, yeah, Hera's sending all his villages to the north for wood. If TaToH notices that, TaToH can completely deny the wood up there. And Hera has no wood income. Bracer, yes, on the way, which will help all the towers. And there's the light cap. Yep, TaToH is going to have to back up. Realizes that's a lost cause. And are we going to see more towers potentially in the north to deny all the, yeah, repairing that tower. Clutch. Sending the turtle ships over to help deal with the light cap, but the bomber didn't go back far enough. No. And the bomber cannons go down. All the fires go down. Huge cleanup for TaToH. And the castle in the north to secure wood. Hera realizing he desperately needs the wood income. And TaToH can just build another tower because the towers outrange the castles and can continue to deny that wood with a tower. We got another town center for TaToH on Hera's mainland, and Hera still has no access to that gold. That castle is about to go down. Hera's losing control of that wood line. Has wood in the north, but has 200 wood in the bank, whereas TaToH has 9,000 wood in the bank. Is transporting trebuchets to TaToH's base, which is not bad, although the towers are killing the trebs. And villagers are going after the trebs. Now the trebs have to retreat. Yeah, kill the trebs with vills. I think TaToH has his pikemen coming in. Is losing lots of ships on water, but has 11,000 wood in the bank. But these chokes really help out galleys. And it seems like TaToH is running out of wood, but also going for the double tower there on the shoreline. Is starting to lose control on Hera's base, which Hera needs to reclaim that. TaToH has so much wood in the bank, but is out of gold. It's just going to slowly push with water. Hera's selling food. Yeah, Hera's buying wood. And Hera calls the GG. Hera just completely out of wood, out of resources, can't deal with the galleons. And TaToH takes game number 3. It is now 2-1 in favor of TaToH. TaToH winning his whole map. Northern Isles, which I would have favored TaToH on. What a good game. The Battle of Turks and Saracens. Both have the same architecture. Both are from the same region. This is going to be an exciting matchup on the bull. Saracens for Hera, who's going to wall up fast with 3 villagers walling into an FC with the market. TaToH's trying to keep the walls from going down, but Hera manages to get the walls down anyways. That was nice quick walling there. Walls go up. TaToH is on Hera's side with the scout, and there is a hole still that Hera doesn't know about, and that spear being on the other side will let Hera know there's a hole. So will Hera realize that after seeing the spear? And the dock for both players, as both players are going for the fish. 2 fishing ships queued for Hera, and no fishing ship on the way yet for TaToH. Okay, so Hera is going archers, isn't FCing, and is going archers in the center, and TaToH now sees it. Sees the archer rangers and knows that Hera is going archers in the center. TaToH is walling off the entire side, so his fishing ships will be... TaToH is full walled. Interesting. And TaToH going for the fishing ship kills. Doing the micro. and will eventually kill them as Hera's spear just chases. And yeah, the fishing ship's dead. Fishing ship dead, and Hera has a fire now, so TaToH needs to get out of there with the scouts. I think Hera's going to try denying the outside from TaToH, but TaToH's going for a tower there. And armor coming in for TaToH, whereas Hera's on the way up. TaToH going full aggression here. And the market come down for TaToH to buy his way up. Has a lot of gold floating. Castle Age now on the way for TaToH, who will be up an entire minute and a half later. But has a lot of scouts and a lot of map control. Hera trying to get some Vil picks under the tower, but unable to. And is just going to micro like crazy. And loses a lot of HP. It doesn't matter that that hole exists, because Hera's wide open in the back. And Hera's not going to be expecting this. It's going to be a bunch of Bloodline scouts with armor on the gold. And oh, it's going to be a disaster. Great job for TaToH to loop behind the villagers to get as much damage potential as possible. Going to get a single Vil. And this is a disaster. Camel in response for the Saracen player and a spear. And TaToH has to get out of there. Ooh, nice quick gate for Hera. But TaToH has armor, has bloodlines. Those scouts are just going to run by and be fine. And Hera with the second town center. In the center on Bull, on the golden wood. The crossbow still trying to find damage underneath TaToH's tower. Hera finally going for the wall off in the back. Being super annoyed by this. Losing another villager. The light cab picking off Vils. And is gonna full wall back here, but TaToH having killed 4 villagers to Hera's 1. TaToH going for the town center in the north. And more scouts because there was a hole. Remember? That hole. I think those light cab just came in from the top. More light cab on the gold, and that's gonna be super annoying for Hera, as those light cab are gonna kill a camel because it's being outnumbered. And I don't know if those walls were full walled yet. Oh, yeah. Okay. More scouts coming in from the north. And Hera's got to be so confused. TaToH making great use of the hole in his base. And it's just like, where'd these come from? And it's starting to wall off to the town center off the gold again. It has to be so annoying. The light cav are killing the fire ships and will clean up all the fishing ships. And all of the fishing eco for Hera is going to go down. Those fish lasted quite a while. And Hera finally realizing there's a hole in the north is going to wall that off. And will no longer be getting raided from the north. But that hole caused so much damage to Hera, who Hera has the Vil lead and military lead. So isn't in a bad spot. And Hera back on the woodline again has to be super annoying for TaToH. We have the siege push now. And TaToH's going to break in. Doesn't matter that you're fully walled here. TaToH's in with more light cav with monks and Maganaus now. And there are a lot of camels in defense. We have 3 monks. Can we get 3 conversions here? But that's a lot of camels. And they're going to dive. Camels will do really well against the light cap. The Maganaus doing great shots there. That Maganaus just obliterating the camels because of the Maganaus fighting. And all the numbers. TaToH takes a complete clean of Hera's army. It feels like it's TaToH's home map. Well, Hera has played Turks twice on this map. And TaToH stole Turks from Hera. That was like his 3rd pick or 2nd pick. It was like 2nd pick. Stole Turks. So that Hera wouldn't have it. Hera does have a lot of camels. And camels, do counter cavalry. But doesn't have the numbers that TaToH has with 46 on food. TaToH has 46 on food. Fully upgraded light cav. And Hera just now getting forging. Has bloodlines. But this is not looking too good for Hera at the moment. Hera stopped making Vils because he's trying to defend. We do have the... Oh, the crossbow just got rocked. And we're just going to dive. And I think TaToH cleans this up. I think TaToH is completely cleaning this up. Has so many more numbers. Hera's looking not very happy, not very pleased with this. Still not out of the game yet, but is very far behind now and is going to need something insane to make a comeback. Is making the counter unit, the camels. Still utilizing that market. Has the stone for a defensive castle. But this is looking so good for TaToH to potentially take this 3-1 against Hera. Who would have thought that TaToH would be beating Hera in the semifinals of Redbull Wololo Legacy? This is insane. It's looking GG, but Hera's not giving this up. This is potentially his last game in the Redbull Wololos. So he's going to keep playing as long as he possibly can until he's 100% sure he's dead. Defensive castle will halt the push here, but Hera's just so far behind. That's a lot of camos. TaToH could get this denied here, but I don't know if Hera's going to engage with that. Hera is very far behind, and yeah, TaToH has to abandon the town center. Imperial Age is on the way for TaToH. Hera's nowhere near up. If TaToH can make it up without taking significant damage, I feel like TaToH will have this game. 170 pop to 120. Added camels, I believe, is making camels because Turks do get good camels, and we got a castle drop from Hera that he needs in order to make something happen. TaToH's on the way up, so this is the best fight that Hera could possibly take because this is before any upgrades for TaToH. Hera without full upgrades on his units, TaToH having full upgrades on all his units. And this was an amazing fight for Hera because he needs this fight. And I don't know who's winning this fight though. It's so close, it's so close. But if Hera loses this fight and TaToH's up to Imp, that castle is going to go up, but will it stay up? That's the question. And castle goes up, but a great fight for TaToH actually, despite... And GG, well played is called. Hera realizing with Imp, there's no way Hera can come back. And TaToH wins 3-1 against Hera.
How you're feeling? I feel like my heart is racing for you. Well played.
Thank you.
That last game, absolutely phenomenal. Tell us your thoughts. How are you feeling with your performance?
Well, I'm super happy with my performance, obviously. Like, Hera didn't lose a single game until semifinals, so I knew it was going to be super hard, but actually I prepared really good. Like, I have to shout out Winchester because he helped me a lot during these days.
Winchester helped him out. Let's go. Wasn't even able to make it here.
Like,
and help TaToH out.
I know he
True
played
friend.
all the time Turks, and it was really hard to beat them. So I say, okay, I can have them as well. So I prefer to have them that he has them. So.
That counter pick was
when
great.
you were playing the game on MORASS and you saw Hera had so many on Shorefish, was that also a motivator for you to put your economy on the Shorefish as well in the last game?
No, Surface is the faster foot, so we kind of have to do all in there. That's why the games usually are fast there, because if you take a bad fight and then it snowballs so hard, because if you are out of the feast, you're out of the game basically.
Let's talk about that hole in the last game. I think you had so much value. How happy were you when you just kept getting your floods of light cabin?
Oh, the hole was so unfortunate for him. I didn't realize until late, to be fair. Like, why is a speedman there? But I didn't double check. And then I saw, oh, there is a hole. So I think it punished him quite hard, to be fair.
All right. Well, we know what we do with holes. We plug them, and Hera did do that, just that. But unfortunately, I think a lot of damage was already done. The first game, there was that pause. Did that affect you in any way going forward?
No. I actually helped me to calm a little bit because it was a bit. The first game is always a bit like shaky. So with the pause, I calmed down, and it went good.
So you think it was an advantage for you that you were able to gather your thoughts a little bit more?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, I would say so.
And the TaToHs, was that a planned pick for you because that was one of your last civs that you chose?
Yeah, TaToH is not a pick that is being picked early, so you can risk it and leave it for later stages as well.
Okay, so it was a very strategic draft. Well, really well drafted. You had some amazing raids in that first game. Were you hoping to end it in feudal? You got a lot of upgrades for your scouts, bloodlines, defense.
Yeah, like the idea was like he was kind of defensive, so I had the chance to punish him, and it worked out pretty well. I tried to finish in feudal, but he defends, and the knights in Castle Edge cleaned my whole army, so I had to go Castle Edge.
And going into the finals, how do you feel being matched up against Leary?
I think no one is happy when he faces Leary, and we actually practice a lot as well for the finals, so I'm not sure. It will be a fun game, I guess.
Do you think having all of that practice together is going to be a net positive or a net negative for you?
Probably negative for me because he knows my strategies and he's just like full arts and micro.